This is Dan. I'm Randy. We're making another video, and I'm just going to go right to my notes, Dan.
Yeah.
Pretty doesn't cut it.
Yeah.
What does that mean? What are we talking about?
So pretty doesn't cut it. I have seen this even with companies as large as $350 million in ad rev. They go out and build the prettiest website. There's another one, it's $150 million in ad rev. They go and build a pretty website and they don't get any leads. Because pretty is just part of the formula. Yeah. It's not the whole formula. It's like, this site is absolutely gorgeous, but it literally says nothing to me here in my heart. This says nothing to me. And I call it chest thumping. Okay. So chest thumping is like when you're like, we're so great. We have all these awards. Yeah. We have an amazing team. Everything about us is amazing.
You're loud.
We're better than everybody else. We're better than everybody else. You should hire us. If you don't, that's your problem.
Well, it's kind of like the guy you run into at a cocktail party,
Yeah.
And, before you know it, the conversation is about him, and he's loud, and he's bragging, and he's got spinach caught between his teeth, and you just want to get the heck away from him.
Well, I actually, it's funny you say that, because I always use this analogy. I say you're at a party, right? And it's cool. There's like a patio on the back. It's a house party. You're hanging out, and there's one dude like in the kitchen. He's like he's eating a hot dog and like he gets some ketchup right here. Yeah. And then there's like this other guy that walks in. He's dressed to the nines. He's got the black jacket on and like the t-shirt underneath. He's got the polished up shoes and the jeans.
Cool guy.
He's looking cool, right? Like this. The hair is slicked back. But why does everybody gravitate to the guy with ketchup and not that guy? And this is a Harvard study, by the way. This is Harvard University telling you that there is something about feeling a connection, a relationship, and that connection, that relationship is, I'm human, so are you. Yeah. That dude ain't.
Yeah.
And there's actually a connection. So when we talk about pretty doesn't cut it, one of the things we talk about in there is we basically say that your website has to talk to the customer. It has to emotionally connect.
Right.
These videos, like right now, I hope I'm emotionally connected to you. I hope that like you see me as a sincere person, because I am, and this is just my craft. Am I horrible at other things? Yeah, I stink at golf. Like, I'm never gonna play golf.
I'm glad I never played golf.
Right?
Right?
I mean, actually, one guy yelled at me because I crossed his line. I don't even know what that means yet. I got yelled at crossing a line. So, anyways, but this is my craft, and like I hope you guys feel the passion that I have about it. Yeah. But pretty's just one component.
Sure.
And I'll leave it with this because we're going long. But this is a good video. But when you're rebooting your website for the fourth time, I'd say about fourth time now, and you're still trying to what I call prettyize it, but the other 3 times prettyiizing didn't work. So it's like, oh my gosh, our website looks horrible from 2 years ago. Let's prettyize it again. Okay, you prettyiized it, but nothing happened yet again. That's when you probably want to call us.
Well, I got a
shameless.
Shameless plug right there. Well, come on, this is a business what you do. But I would call that just putting more lipstick on the pig.
Yeah.
And that's what it is, and that's not going to work. Yeah. So put away the lipstick and call that number.
Or accelerate you guys like crazy.
Get to that number down there. Yeah. Get in touch with these guys, because I know Dan is more sincere than the pumpkin patch in the peanut special. The most sincere.
I appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
And
you can remember the pumpkin patch up here. He's good. Really good guy too, and knows his stuff. I know because he has.
He's gonna put a candle on my head in a minute. All right, guys. Love you. See you next time.
Take care.